Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino Listener by me, so let's get into it. The cool evening breeze brushes against your skin as you walk through the streets of Fontaine with Arlecchino. The city is alive with the soft hum of distant conversation and the gentle glow of the street lamps hanging above, casting a warm golden light that dances in the puddles left by a recent train. You and Arlecchino had taken to walking together after long days, relishing the rare moments when she could step away from her duties and you could simply be together. There is a certain lightness in the air, a shared laughter between the two of you, as you recount the jokes someone had told you earlier. Arlecchino's eyes, usually so intense and calculating, soften when she's with you. The edge of her persona as the knave melting away, to reveal the woman underneath, someone who, despite her stern exterior, cares deeply for those she loves. I swear, you have the most bizarre sense of humor, she teases, a rare smile tugging at the corners of her lips. You chuckle, nudging her playfully. Bizarre? Coming from the woman who finds enjoyment in outwitting politicians? Arlecchino lets out a soft laugh, a sound that still manages to surprise you every time. Perhaps you have a point, she concedes, her gaze drifting to the sky, where the stars are beginning to peek through the thinning clouds. You watch her for a moment, admiring the way the light catches in her hair, the way her expression, usually so guarded, softens in your presence. It's in these quiet moments that you're reminded of how deeply you've fallen for her, how much she means to you, despite the challenges that her position brings. Just as you're about to say something, your foot catches in a loose cobblestone, and before you can react, you're tumbling to the ground. Pain shoots up from your ankle as you land awkwardly, the world spinning for a moment as you try to regain your bearings. Why on? Arlecchino's voice is sharp, her concern breaking through the calm atmosphere of the evening. You wince, trying to push yourself up, but the pain in your ankle flares, forcing you to stay down. I'm okay. You manage through the pain, and your voice betrays you, unfortunately. In an instant, Arlecchino is at your side, kneeling down to inspect your injury. Her hands are gentle but firm as she carefully examines your ankle, her brow furrowed in concern. Don't move, she instructs, and her voice leaves no room for argument. I think I just twisted it, you say, trying to downplay the pain, but the way Arlecchino's eyes narrow tells you that she's not buying it. You're too stubborn for your own good, she mutters, more to herself than to you. Before her gaze meets you, it looks like you've sprained it at the very least. You need to keep off it. You sigh, frustration bubbling up inside you. Great, just when we are having a nice evening. Arlecchino's expression softens at your pout, and she places a hand on your cheek, her thumb brushing gently across your skin. It's still a nice evening, she reassures you, her tone gentle, though there is a hint of something else there. Worry, perhaps. She stands, and before you can protest, she lifts you into her arms as if you weigh nothing. You can feel the strength in her hold, the way she carries you with such care, as if you're the most precious thing in the world to her. Arlecchino, I can't. No, she interrupts, her voice firm, but not unkind. You're not walking on that ankle. You know better than to argue with her when she's like this, so you simply nod, resting your head against her shoulder as she begins to carry you back towards your home. The steady rhythm of her footsteps, the warmth of her body against yours, and the way she holds you so securely, it all brings a sense of comfort, despite the pain in your ankle. As she carries you, you can't help but marvel at how different she is with you compared to others. To the world, she's Arlecchino, the knave, a woman feared and respected by many. But with you, she is simply Arlecchino, your Arlecchino, the woman who cares for you, who worries about you, who knows you in her own way and loves you. When you finally reach your home, she carefully sets you down on the couch, making sure your injured ankle is elevated. You watch as she moves around the room with purpose, gathering supplies to tend to your injury. "I'll be fine," you say, trying to reassure her as she kneels beside you. But she shoots you a look that silences any further protest. "I know you will be. I know you'll be," she replies, her voice softer now as she gently wraps your ankle. "But that doesn't mean I'm not going to take care of you." You couldn't help but smile at that, reaching out to take her hand. "Thank you." She pauses, her eyes meeting yours, and for a moment, the world seems to fade away. "You don't have to thank me. You're important to me, and I would do anything for you." "You're important to me too," you whisper, leaning in to press a gentle kiss to her lips. And Arlecchino kisses you right back, and once she finally pulls back, she murmurs to you, brushing a strand of hair away from your face. "Rest. I'll stay with you tonight." You nod, feeling the exhaustion from the day and the pain from your injury beginning to catch up with you. But even as your eyes grow heavy, you can't help but feel a sense of peace, because she's here with you, and you know that no matter what happens, you will always have her by your side.